What's up, guys? Fly Fishing Studios here, and today we're doing an unboxing. So today we are unboxing JP Ross Fly Rods and Company. So Bart Lombardo got with JP Ross, and he told them pretty much what he needed for a fly rod to be strictly made for panfish, which is pretty much probably the same thing I need, because I fish for panfish all the time. Panfish, especially bluegill and sunfish, are my favorite fish to fish for. They're abundant. They're everywhere. You know, it's a great fish to introduce people to when they get into fly fishing, you know, and then work your way up from there. So I'm a firm believer, a very firm believer in pan fishing. You know, it is a mighty little fish, and it's about time. So thanks, Bart. I appreciate that. Make sure you follow Bart at panfish_on_the_fly. So panfish on the fly. Give Bart a follow. And if you like fishing for panfish as well, pick up this special edition. It's called the Toad. It's the Panfish on the Fly edition. Jeff Kimball does the art. Make sure you give him a follow at Jeff Kimball 85 on Instagram. Make sure you follow JP Ross Fly Rods on Instagram, and make sure you follow me, Fly Fishing Studios, and don't forget to follow Bart as well, Panfish on the Fly. So I appreciate it. Bart evidently talked to JP Ross and told him, you know, he needed the gracefulness, I guess, of a 3 and a 4 weight, but the stoutness of a 5 and a 6. So you know, and it's for casting. You know, you got to have a good. You got to have a light tackle rod that can send the line like a heavy rod. And I believe that's what they're aiming for. So I haven't field tested yet, but I have a lot of faith in it. I think it's going to work well. So let's go ahead and do the unboxing. I've already cut the top off. I haven't opened this. Let's check it out. So first thing in the box is some swag. So we have a nice swag hat. Let's take off my favorite fish for right now and represent some JP Ross. So the second thing we got is the tube. This is what we're looking for, the main tube, and what else? Some bubble wrap. Woo! Okay, so let's open this up, the end. Okay. We have a container to put your flies in. Look at that. It's got the JP Ross Fly Rods and Company logo on it. Like I said, when you get to their website, go to Rods, and then go down to Panfish on the Fly, the Bart Lombardo Fly Rod Toad Special Edition. Here it is. Got a cool little pin. Sticker. I'll slap that on my my boat BOTE cooler for my inflatable kayak, and we have a seal of approval. So let's see. This says Panfish on the Fly Edition Toad 7 foot 6 inches 4 weight 4-piece fly rod. So for Fly Fishing Studios. So when you get the fly rod, Jeff Kimball 85 on Instagram, he does all the art. So well, for this at least, for JP Ross, and he does amazing work. So check out his work. It's amazing. When I saw this rod, I had to get it for me. So I sent him 2 citation trophy bluegills I caught a couple years ago, one last year and one the year before that. And I said, look, if I'm going to have the Panfish on the Fly Toad Edition, Bart Lombardo, and have Jeff Kimball do the art. I gotta have my twist on it. And I sent him these pictures and I said, can you put these bluegills on this fly rod? These are two, easily, they were bigger than 12 inches, over a pound a piece, slabs, beautiful bluegills. And I sent it and he said, I got you. So we're going to open it up and check it out. So I've only seen the work online. And this will be the first time I get to see it in person. So I am excited. Unfortunately, will I be able to use it in the field? Maybe, maybe not. The water's been about 55 degrees. It is going to get a little warmer this week. I'll give it a try, see if we can catch some panfish. Panfish are a little harder to catch when the water gets cold. Right now, it's kind of like fall fish season and trout season. So we could use it for trout, but that's not what I bought it for. I have a 3-weight, I have a 4-weight, and for trout. And this one is for panfish. So we'll try it. If we don't catch nothing, we'll probably have to do the field test video early spring. So let's go ahead and open it up without dropping stuff. So, okay, set that tube there. Comes in a nice little pouch. And tip, top, middle. Let's go ahead and look at that tip. So you can tell a lot about a fly rod. Just, oh yeah, look at that. Nice colors. I assume all the colors. We have like a red, orange, and like a aqua blue and a purple, and then we have that olive dread, that leaf green. It's got a nice feel to it, nice springiness about it. Eyes look really nice. Slide that one back. Go ahead and look at the next one. Got guidelines. Got little dots on there for lining it up. Looking good. And the next one, looking good. Okay, and now we have what we've all been waiting for. Look at this. Oh man, look at that. Look at those colors. Look at that. Look at those colors. Beautiful colors. Those are the bluegill colors. Amazing work, Jeff. That's awesome. I like the gold and the black. I like the purple in there. It's got a little bit of purple in there. Blue and the orange. Look, and look, there's those colors right there, like on the tip. The toad edition, and of course, since I had to send it in, and he said, "What else would you like?" I said, "Man, this is Bart Lombardo's Panfish on the Fly Toad edition," but I had to throw my colors in there. So you gotta put the Fly Fishing Studios on there. So it's only gonna be for panfish. And I believe they're going to be offering this as one of the designs to choose. So I'm excited about that. I already got a reel for this. I went and I didn't want to get a reel. It's not a really expensive rod, but it's not a cheap rod. You're going to get what you pay for, and you got to have the proper tool for the proper job. When I go fishing, fly fishing for bass, I use my 5 and my 6 weight on the river for smallies. When I am fishing for big bass, and like I'm talking about 8-pound, 22-inch bass. In the ponds, I'm using my 6, 7, and 8 weight, you know. And when I go trout fishing, I'm using my 3, 4, and 5, you know. And it's nice to have a fly rod that's dedicated just for panfish. And thank you, Bart, for getting with JP Ross and designing a fly rod and telling him what you want. Now, look, when I'm out on the river, I'm going to be using this, you know, so I'm going to let you know, you know, if I need more action, if I need it to be faster, you know, I'm going to review it and let you know, but I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be perfect the way it is. So, you know, just to have a fly rod designed just for panfish is amazing in itself. So I appreciate that, Bart. Thank you, JP Ross. I appreciate that. Jeff, amazing artwork. Amazing artwork. So, you know, you're going to get what you pay for. Well, I did get a reel, and I didn't want the reel to outshine the rod. I already kind of had an idea that the butt was going to be black, and it was going to be the rings were going to be gold, and it was going to have this nice feel to it. So I went and got a reel from Kyle Booker. They're like $400 reels. They're on sale for $100. So I went and got an old tuna can. So let's put it on, see what it looks like. It was like made for it. So you can get any reel you want that you're comfortable with, but I wanted this reel. It's a really simple reel, old school style tuna can feel, look to it, and look at that. Isn't that pretty, guys? Look at that. That gold and that black really set those colors off. It's like a fire alarm. Hello, what was that? You're calling? I got you. So no, I'm just playing, guys. But yes, that's awesome. I knew that was going to be a great color scheme with that. You know, I got fly line that's coming. Just simple 4-weight floating line. We're going to try to give it a field test. We're going to try to catch some panfish in 55-degree streams. It's possible. Bart knows it's possible. You can pretty much can't catch panfish all year long. They get a little deeper. They get a little slower. You know, I went out today. I didn't quite have any luck. Caught quite a bit of fall fish and some chain pickerels, but did not get a sunfish. So we're going to try a different location, and hopefully we'll catch one. So be on the lookout for the field test video. Make sure you give Jeff Kimball 85 on Instagram a follow. Make sure you give Bart Lombardo a follow on Instagram at Panfish on the Fly. Make sure you give JP Ross a follow. JP Ross Fly Rods on Instagram. And also, make sure you give me a follow, like, share, Fly Fishing Studios, Bluegill Edition, Toad Edition fly rod. That is awesome. Beautiful work, guys. Great collaboration. Awesome design. I'm so excited to try it out. I'm going to let you guys know how it works. It feels great. I like this, the classic shape. And I mean, no complaints here. So we will see how it performs. So I'm pretty sure it's probably going to perform really well. You know, like I said, it's about time to have a fly rod just for panfish. We need that stoutness, but we also need that gracefulness, and I believe this is going to deliver it. So Bart's been fly fishing for panfish all of his life. He's got decades on me, but I'm right behind you, man. So I'm 40. But I think it's going to perform great. I'm just speechless, man. The art, you gotta the feel. You gotta get one, guys. You just go over to JP Ross and get one right now. Like you just gotta go get one. Like it's hard, to describe the way it feels and the texture. You just gotta go get one. It's that simple. Tell them I sent you. Say I want to get that Bluegill edition, the Fly Fishing Studios Bluegill edition. I want to get that Bart Lombardo Panfish on the Fly Toad fly rod. Go over there and pick one up. I mean, this thing is awesome. So I have a lot of faith in how this thing is going to perform. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And as always, good vibes and tight lines.